Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Design Your Happiness. I'm Rebecca Hayes, and today we're going to be talking about why sometimes we need to see it to believe it. We've all heard it before. Some things you can take a risk and go after with a little blind belief. And then others you seem to have to see it to believe. For example, the Hershey Company even did a major marketing campaign around female empowerment with the message that if you can see her, you can be her. So, why is it that some things we can just go after and others we need a bit harder proof that it's possible? I think a lot of times it's because of our own beliefs or things that we've been taught or have picked up from society. And we can't seem to allow ourselves to think those things are possible unless we've seen it somewhere else first, or we've seen someone else do it, or we've seen ourselves do it. And I think part of that is that seeing it just makes it simpler. If you see someone else doing what you want to or hope to be doing, then you know it's possible. You just have to make it possible for you. And then there are things that we may do that even if somebody tells us that we do it, we're like, no, that can't be me. Or I don't do that. And it's because we're in denial. Whether it's a good or bad habit or something just totally indifferent, we don't want to accept that we do it, that it is us, until we've seen it with our own eyes. This idea of needing to actually see to believe comes up a lot when we're talking about tasks or habits that we don't really like doing or are maybe considered bad or unfavorable. Take, for example, the topic of money. No one likes to talk about money. We're even told from a young age not to talk about money in social settings in the US. And that creates the stigma that money is bad or talking about money is bad. And it leaves a lot of people not dealing with their financial situations or learning about money or asking questions. And trust me, that doesn't serve anyone. It's way better to know, to ask the questions, even if you don't like the answers or you don't like the topic or the task. But ignoring it simply doesn't work. We can't just brush things under the rug and forget they exist because they're not going anywhere, just like your relationship with money. Sometimes we just need to see it in black and white or on camera or in whatever way you prove to yourself that those topics, tasks, or habits do exist. And there's nothing wrong with that as long as we don't stop ourselves from seeing it, right? As long as we are willing to see it, to ask the questions. So the next time you hesitate to ask questions, you shy away from a topic or a task, I want you to do two things. First, I want you to take note of that moment, that feeling, and ask yourself why that is. Why are you hesitating? Why are you shying away? And then I want you to charge through and ask the question anyways. Do the task. Take a good hard look and learn something from it so that next time, maybe it's easier. And that's really all I have for today. So if you want to get connected or have any questions, as always, feel free to reach out to me. I'll include my email below. And until next time, keep designing your happiness. Hey there, friend. I believe that in life and in business, your mindset is the most likely thing to hold you back. So, we're going to be here every week working it out so you can move closer to that life you've only been dreaming about until now. I'll see you back here for our next episode. And if you're loving what you're hearing, please take a minute to leave a review. All right, I'll see you next time.